Hi guys, welcome back to today's stock deep dive, and this is a stock deep dive on the chip maker stock, right? Okay, and it's about to go much higher after some profit taking, right? Okay, and it's Intel, and this is not the first time I cover Intel. I cover in October and in January as well. You might want to take a look at those videos. But very importantly, what's next for this stock, right? I'll talk about the price point that you can look to consolidate because it's now in a consolidation phase after hitting a new all-time high, right? Okay, and yeah, let's jump right in and break it down for you. Very importantly, before we go into that, a quick introduction. I'm a full-time trader for more than 10 over years, and I've been trading the markets for more than 20 over years. Count one more year to 30 years, right? Okay, and I have worked with over 20,000 traders all over the world, and I'm the founder of winningtrader.com and the author of Trading Secrets book that you see on your screen, right? Okay, it contains insights that I've accumulated in my past 20 over years of trading the markets, right? Okay, this book. So you also can get a free copy of this book through my free workshop, right? Which you can register through the link that you see on my screen, right? Okay, and after you attend the workshop, then we will give you a free copy of this book, right? Okay, and of course, you will learn a lot in the free workshop as well, right? So if you are interested, do go for it. Let's talk about Intel first, right? Okay, Intel hit all-time high recently, right? Okay, and after it hit all-time high, profit taking came in, right? Okay, so what's next for Intel? I'll break it down for you. But very importantly, let's have a recap, right? Okay. Because if you do follow my let's talk about Intel, right? A little background about Intel. Intel is a global technology leader designing and manufacturing semiconductor chips, right? Okay, most famous for its CPU, right? Central processing units, right? That powers PC, desktops, laptops even, and even servers, right? Okay, so what is their business model? They design and build computer chips. That's it. Right, okay. The company space is worked into groups, right? Okay, one for everyday computers used by people at work, right? Okay, and Intel now offers factory services to other companies making chips for them too, right? Okay, and they invest in new tech like AI to stay ahead and grow sales, right? Okay, so why is Intel bullish? For the past few months, since October, when I started covering it, I said that it's going to go higher, and it did, right? Okay, so why, right? Because of strong demand for Intel server chips in data centers, right? Okay, positive signs that the PC market is recovering, right? Okay, progress in Intel manufacturing and foundries service, they are having improvements in their chip making, right? Okay, so and also investment and cost improvements for long-term growth, right? Intel is investing heavily to build advanced factories, right, and cut unnecessary costs, right? Okay, and of course there are many other bullish reasons why it has gone up since October, and I did mention them in my October video and my January video, so you might want to click on the link around this video in the description around this video. There's a link for you to click to watch my first video, which is in October, or even my second video on Intel, which is in January as well, right? Okay, so earlier January, right? Okay, so a quick update, right? Okay, if you follow my profit signal, right? Okay, you will have made a very good profit of 22% in just 7 days. Not only that, right? Okay, I'm going to jump into my TW strategy to share with you. You almost get 50% if you follow my profit signal much later in December, right? Okay, I'm going to jump into the technical charts, right? Okay, but before I go do that, right? Okay, you can actually go to my free workshop. The link is shown on your screen, right? Okay, you can register and attend my free workshop where I showcase to you how I use my profit signal, right? Okay, so please do that if you are interested to learn more about my strategy, how I analyze, how did I pick Intel to be a big win like this, right? Okay, and I talk about all about my strategy in my free workshop, right? Okay, so and in my free workshop, I do share with you how I use my trade to win strategy, a proprietary strategy on technical analysis, right? Okay, so you could actually go in there, go to my free workshop and learn more about the trade to win strategy and use the techniques inside this trade to win strategy to improve your own manual analysis as well, right? Okay, so but without further ado, let's jump right into Intel, right? Okay, just to do a quick one, just now what I show you was this small 22% profit in just 7 days, right? Okay, why I say small, it might not be small for a lot of people, right? Okay, but why I say small is because come here 29th of December, just before the new year, right, there was a trigger to buy. And this trigger, if you look at it, easily would have given you a profit of roughly 50%, right? You can see over here 49.63, right? Okay, 49.63 based on my mouse cursor, you can see it here, right? So just 29th of December, if you have bought according to my profit signal around $36, right? Okay, and sold at a very high, then almost 50% appreciation or return on capital is possible for you, right? Okay, and that's just using my profit signal. Like I say, you can go for my free workshop where I share with you how you can use the profit signal for your own, right? Okay, so I actually do give access to the profit signal to people willing to use it, right? Okay, so do check it out on my free workshop on how you can get your hands on it, right? Okay, I also teach the strategy behind the profit signal as well, so that you can understand it better, right? Okay, so coming back to this, right, it hit the all-time high, right? And like I say again, I mentioned it quite extensively for the past few months, right? Okay, especially the fact that over here, right, over here in October, I talk about October was somewhere here, right? October was somewhere here. I talk about it, right? And I talk about it having a correction to around $33, $34, and it did happen also, right? And after that, it surged up and corrected again, right? And you can see my profit signal was somewhere here just now, and you could have taken the trade and moved up again. And of course, in January, roughly 9 to 13th of January. 13th of January was uploaded, but 9th of January was what I recorded. I said that it might break above high, above 50, right? Okay, and that should be the profit zone, right? Okay, and of course, after I mentioned it around 40 over dollars, it break above $50, right? Okay, my point here is that what is it going to move from here on? Especially there was a very, very sharp correction immediately after it hit an all-time high, and mainly because of the earnings announcement, right? Okay, and it dropped like 17%, right, from after the earnings announcement was made, right? Okay, and I would say this is some selling due to the news and profit taking as well, right? Because you got to understand that people who bought here, people who bought here, people who bought here, people who bought here, over here they are in profit, right? Especially people who bought here and here, they have to suffer some temporary losses, right? So when they can see that they are in profit, a lot of times they want to take it as an opportunity to take profit as well, right? Okay, even for people who here, they make very good profits like me, right? Okay, so I definitely have taken profit as well, right? Okay, so in general, it is in what we call a correction or consolidation phase, right? Okay, where a sharp move like this is bound to have profit taking and some selling coming in, right? Just to take profit, right? So what are the we can see very clearly that it might just come to 38 and just bounce, right? This is has a high probability, but that doesn't mean that it might not just bounce on the 21 MA and just continue to go up. It is also possible. So that's why the upward move, the bullish run that started like since last year, might not be over, right? Okay, and the reason why I say this is because you can see over here that typically when it hit an all-time high, right? Okay, over here this is a high, right? Okay, and in recent hit, of course, the all-time high is all the way here, lah. The historical all-time high. But we are not talking about that. We are talking about like recent all-time high here, right? Okay, and it broke, right? Okay, and a lot of times when it broke, right, the most nicely bouncing to the my moving average over here, right? Okay, so yeah, but like I say again, it might not even come all the way because the way I see it is quite bullish, right? Okay, it's moving higher and higher very strongly also. So do take note of that, but of course you might want to do your own due diligence because I do not know your financial background as well, right? Okay, so coming back to this, right? Okay, and wrap up with sharing with you what you could do actually to get involved more and get winning trades like this that I mentioned like months ago, right? Okay, you could actually join my daily market updates, right? On the screen right there, winningtrader.com/updates, or join my mailing list, right? Okay, to get daily action steps, winningtrader.com/newsletter, or even subscribe to our YouTube channel for more videos like this so that you get first hand update that a new video like this is uploaded, right? Because a lot of times if you delay by 1 or 2 days or 3 days without knowing that I already uploaded, right? Okay, you may lose out in terms of getting lesser profits, right? Okay, my point here is if you subscribe, then once it's uploaded, you will be notified, right? Okay, and do like the video, right? Okay, do like the video if you feel like I'm creating value for you, right? And helping you in your trading journey as well, right? Okay, and do comment in the chat, right? If you like me to cover any other stocks that you have in mind, or even if you want to discuss more about Intel, right? Or you have any questions for me, you can actually type them in the comments as well, right? I'll try my best to answer them as well. Thank you so much, and I will see you real soon. May the profits be with you, and trade and invest with passion. See you soon.
I hope you loved the video and learned something new from it. If you want to receive more videos like this, hit that subscribe button and ring that bell for notification. And if you want to learn more about the trade to win formula that I use in my trades, click on the link or button around this video to join my next free online workshop. In the workshop, you'll learn everything from finding the best opportunities to making consistent winning trades in the markets. I'll see you on the inside.